It's the finish line.
It's a curve.
Yeah.
Well, it's a Polish corner.
Yeah. It is, really. I'm just going to let you feel pretty far.
Yeah.
Well, that's the next bigger dial. I don't hear the windmill up there.
Yeah. You know what? The wind's died off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy to turn that off. Yeah, that sucker's streaking.
Yeah, you know you're close.
Yeah.
Which is good if you're delirious.
That's right.
If your math brain stops.
That's right. Absolutely. About 100 yards
From the finish.
Run faster, Max.
There you go. It's like Nate at the end of the burnt hand.
That's right. Take off.
Oh, hey, shout out to Nate.
Yes, shout out to Nate.
Got your spot high today.
That's right.
He sent me a text.
Nice stop. All right.
Sweat
Very
man.
nice. Save.
Oh, yeah.
Recovery time, 23 hours.
That's what it's telling you?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Mine doesn't do that. Oh, that's your heart rate monitor.
Yeah. 3 hours and what, 11?
Yeah.
It's not bad for 16.11.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Morning.
Good. Done. All right.
Yeah, that went well.
It did. It did.
Good stuff.
We got our vitamin D this morning.
Yeah, we did. Maybe earn a vitamin B later. Vitamin B or...
Absolutely. Absolutely.
My keys are not locked in the car today.
There you go.
Which is good because we're both in a bad place.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they would, honestly, AAA probably wouldn't care.
No, they don't really care where you are.
I don't care. You say we do it for free, we do it for free.
Yeah.
They probably tell me to go buy a freaking spare key. Well, we're just
Not
here
you
last,
again.
You know? We were just here last week, buddy. Buy a spare key.
And I'm saying, he stole my car.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. The parking lot's full.
Yeah. Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah. It's a nice day. It's a nice day. So, there you go. There's some farming going.
There you go. Now you know you're in Pennsylvania.
That's right. Field irrigator going down the street.
I saw one going down 30. Well, this is Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
It was Lancaster County.
Yeah. I'll
So,
tell you. All right.
well, there you go.
So time to wrap this sucker up. So,
That was a good one.
once again, it's a good run. Good run. Thanks for stopping by. Nice to have you guys with us.
Run faster, Max.
Run fast.
Faster, faster.
Faster,
Capital
faster.
F.
Capital F.
And whatever letters you want after that, that's up to you.
That's right, because it would probably be in Swedish now.
Yeah.
You know? So, there you go. So this is JD and Anthony saying,
Toodle.
and run faster, guys.
Show notes for Run Talk Run are available at runtalkrun.blogspot.com. This show is available at iTunes and Google Play. Please be sure to visit both those sites and tweet us highly. That helps other people find the show.
As I crossed
Thanks for listening. See you
Majestic
next
Drive,
time.
having just heard the end of Jim and Anthony's show.
Hello. Today I will start off with something that I heard the other day about how the old growth forest around here depends on a symbiotic relationship with a fungi that interconnects the trees via their roots, linking them like one whole organism.
but shuttles a lot of carbon to the fungi. The fungi then shuttle it between themselves, and fungus to fungus, but also fungi can also connect the trees together.
Simard has demonstrated that vast underground fungal networks link the Douglas firs together into a kind of resource-sharing community.
We found that the big old Douglas fir are hubs for this massive network that is connecting pretty much all the trees in the forest. And the bigger the tree and the older the tree, the more roots that it's growing and the more mycorrhizal connections that it has. And what we found is that those connections are providing really a rearing ground for the new trees that are coming up.
And experiments like this one demonstrate how that network operates. First, Simard and graduate student Marcus Bingham bag the branches of an older mother tree, then expose it to radioactive carbon-14, a gas the tree naturally absorbs to produce its food.
Okay, so let's just inject this C14 or radioactive gas, CO2 gas, and within a few hours it's going to be coming down the trunk in its sugars and into the root system, and then in a day or two we should see the radioactivity.
Days later, the team returns to track where the radioactive carbon has gone using a Geiger counter. The results are nothing short of amazing.
Let's pull out the Geiger counter and see what we've got.
Oh yeah.
Not only has the underground network shuttled the mother tree's carbon-based food to surrounding trees, experiments like this one reveal that the biggest beneficiaries are the youngest, most vulnerable trees.
It's right in the foliage. So that parent tree is really giving lots of carbon to its offspring here.
The seedling over here, I see if that's picked up.
Sure. Okay. Oh yeah, this is all hot down here. Great, the whole network's lit up. Yeah. That provides this great source of nourishment for those little seedlings. In an old forest, you can imagine that there's not a lot of light. It's quite shaded. They don't have the ability to fix their own carbon very well. They're really being nurtured and grown up as a community, as a family almost. And it's those relationships that really build the forest. It's really a beautiful, self-organizing, complex system. What we're finding is amazing, and I know that there are naysayers out there, but those of us who are seeing this are just going, wow, it's awesome.
So if mother trees can nurture their own kind, if plants can recognize family members and communicate with their friends and foes, how are they doing it if they have no brain? No way to organize or integrate the information they receive.
It's an interesting question, both philosophically but also biologically. How do you integrate information if you don't have a nervous system? Plants may have a parallel system. There has to be something that's doing this integration. We just don't know what to look for.
Maybe we're not quite as smart as we thought we were, and perhaps plants are a lot more intelligent than we ever imagined.
Okay, so there's 5 minutes.
Well, greetings, Carlos. This is Jim, aka JD, talking to you from South Central Pennsylvania on a very nice day. Just under 60, blue skies. I'm not going to mention the day or the date. I'm going to try and keep this as evergreen as possible. So, Whenever you wish to use this, you can. But I'm probably going to make it a little less evergreen by mentioning that I heard you were looking for submissions of people running while they're talking. Or maybe I might even be so bold as to say running, talking, and running. Or even more bold, just to shorten that down to run, talk, run. Not sure where I've heard that last thing before. It sounds kind of catchy. But that's a topic for another time, my friend. Anyway, I'm getting glorious weather to take a little walk and talk to you. But unfortunately, this is not my run day. I ran pretty hard yesterday. I did 4 miles on the treadmill while it rained outside. And I did a 8:20 pace because I'm doing heart rate training. Actually not so focused on the pace, more on where I'm keeping my heart rate. So yesterday was anaerobic threshold run day. I have another one coming up tomorrow. Notice I didn't say the day. So, yeah. So anaerobic threshold run day. I want to try and keep my heart rate somewhere around 152 beats per minute. And whatever pace that is, it is. I'm going off of more what my heart tells me I can do than what my feet tell me I can do, so to speak. So it seems to be working pretty well. I wouldn't have told you that I could have done an 8:20 pace on the treadmill. But that's apparently what my heart said I could do, and so that's what I did. I have another one, like I said, tomorrow. I thought about doing an outdoor recording, but it's supposed to be particularly windy here tomorrow, so bad recording day. And then, of course, I have my run with Anthony on the weekend. And then I have something particularly fun coming up this weekend, which I'll share later, but my day finishes off, my weekend actually finishes off by another class of Irish set dancing, which is actually fairly aerobic. So between my cool-off run on Sunday morning and then 2 hours of Irish set dancing in the evening, I'm probably going to sleep pretty well Sunday night. So I don't think I'll be complaining about not getting enough sleep when Monday morning rolls around and I have to get back up and go to work. So I have a minute and 21 seconds left to chat. So I made this recording once before, but apparently I picked up every car in the world that wanted to go down this road for some reason. So I thought, you know what? Let's just make another recording and see if we can't get this one to be a little bit more pastoral. At least quieter. So we'll do our turnaround here. So, but no, the training's going well. I'm still planning on doing just a comfortable run in Frederick. Although I think I probably could run a little harder than I thought I could a week ago. But we shall see what we shall see. So until we talk again, my friend, enjoying the show, enjoying sharing these little sound bits with you. It's nice to let everybody know that this world is just a little bit smaller and that we actually can have an impact on what seems like a very big place with our little chats. So until later, ciao.
This is Suzanne. I'm walking and talking in Ia, Santorini, on the beautiful path between Ia and Fiera, the capital. I'm walking around a caldera, which It's basically the rim of a volcano. This one has been extinct, I think. I hope. And it is magnificent. As I'm going, I'm thinking, I met a lovely woman who said she was living her life to leave a good obituary. And we decided that our favorite obituary would have been to die in a fiery hot air balloon crash over the Valley of the Kings at dawn. And so here I am, walking along the edge of a volcano with a 300-meter drop. I'm pretty sure that's what they said. And you know, that could be a good way to go. Tripped and fell over the edge of an extinct, an inactive volcano and plunged to her death in the caldera. That's quick, I think, I hope. And it is just absolutely beautiful. I'm learning now. All the guidebooks recommended that you go from Fira to Ia on this path. And it's about 11 kilometers, so 7-ish miles. And as I proceed in the opposite direction, because we're staying in Ia, I'm beginning to understand. It's like going up the side of a extinct volcano. It's uphill to Fira. And I see a lovely chapel in the distance, and I'm going to let you two, all of you, just sit back and imagine that you're on a walk with me. This is Suzanne from Ia Santorini, and that's my 2.5 minutes.
Because it's going to be shorter. If you pass the halfway, going back would just be longer. You see, if the pigs were 3 kilometers from your house, which is about what they are, you could run 1.5 kilometers and head back, and then you would do the same. You would do 3. Or you could run all the way there and then run back and you do 6. All right, so this is Derick and Carlos running to see the pigs. And we'll be running back for coffee in a few minutes. But first we're going to take some pictures of the pigs. There they are. And the chickens.
Oh my God, it's the jackals.
I like that.
What are you doing here?
They're back. All right, I've paused it now. Now we can catch our breath.
They've really gone big.
They've got big, haven't they? They survived another trip to the abattoir.
One has a boar thing.
He's got a tusk.
Yeah.
Like a wild boar.
I didn't think pigs did that.
Yeah, well,
I thought it was only boars. And
I think when they get old, the old males do that. I thought they were all females, these pigs. That one definitely is a female. We'll have to get him to stand up to find out if he... Oh, chicken just pecked at your shoe there.
oh, you like Cloud too, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They think we're feeding them, that's why they're coming over.
Oh. Well, he really likes Cloud.
He likes the taste of your shoes.
Yeah, I know. It's good shoes, eh?
Great shoes.
Except they're not working that much right now anymore.
No. I went into Front Runners at Cedar Hill Crossroad where you bought your other shoes. And the manageress is still there.
Oh, I try to go back and he keeps coming forward.
Well, I think they think you've got food on your shoes. Maybe that's what it is.
Nope. Now he's given up.
He's given up. Now where are
Nope,
those?
he's back.
He's back? I think it's a she, actually. I think most of the hens that you see are she's. They're she hens. They lay the eggs. And there's the old... that's the medium-sized pig in the hut. And these are the big sleepers. That might be an electric fence.
Why do they put leaves and stuff?
I guess they would eat them eventually if they got hungry enough. It's like they're the trimmings from the garden they're putting down there. Yeah, I don't know why it zoomed in just then. But there you go, that's the proper focal length. And those are the other pigs. I must have had my finger on the zoom button. And there's this guy here.
More hens. They have more hens in backup.
Yep. They probably have goats as well, but I haven't seen them. They don't let the goats out because the goats would just escape.
What would this be called? Grain-fed?
No, these would be called just organic, free-range pigs and chickens. Free-range.
Wonder what tastes better.
Well, I would imagine free-range chickens would taste better, but they might be a little tougher.